meet the visiting team, the Houston Rockets. Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon. Introducing the starting five for your Los Angeles.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the...
Hey there, Kevin. There were some...
Well, he is a terrific championship coach. David, that says it all. Thanks. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Philadelphia. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with pride.
Here's the starting group for Houston. The backcourt made up of Wall and Green. Jason Tate out there with Gordon, and it's Wood in at the 5 down low. And for the Lakers, Anthony out there with LeBron James. Then there's Davis. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Monk in at the 2 guard. And it's LeBron missing. And here's Houston.
And, you know, we talk about how Wood has moved around the league. He also attended 3 different high schools. So he's been searching for direction for a long time.
Here's Wood. He dishes it to Gordon. Over Anthony. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And now Wood is laser focused, putting up all-star numbers over long stretches.
And you look at where he started compared to where he is now. Wood may be one of the most improved players we've ever seen, especially if he continues to ascend from here.
For teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge.
Sure can. And just getting on the same page takes some time. And then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will help you do that.
I love that pass. Wall is a classic point guard who makes everyone around him better. When he's missed time, his teams have always suffered.
Back to Davis, outside Westbrook. Gordon against James. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Houston. The Lakers beat them last time when these 2 teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
I mean, I flat out. I thought they looked overmatched. I thought they lacked aggressiveness and heart out there.
Now, here's Green. Here's Gordon. Pass to Wood. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, great ball movement there.
LeBron outside. They need this. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
James remains an absolute terror. He takes pride in evening up the score with a payback 3.
Wall against Westbrook. And Wall. Here we go now. Over Westbrook. Great D that time from Westbrook. The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Lakers passing it around. And a deep 3 from James.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
From deep.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
Green, the pass to Wall. To the paint, wide open. And Tate gets it to go.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Anthony, the pass to Davis. The 3 from LeBron. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
They don't need LeBron to hit the 3 all the time.
Inside. It's deflected. Taken away by Anthony. A finish, and James throws it down.
Just great anticipation and awareness awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Houston leading by 3 to the middle. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. So the Lakers call timeout, their first. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
They just looked a step quicker all game long. They knew they had an advantage on offense.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Davis. Johnson comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Horton Tucker's checked in for James. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Schroeder following the basket by Dwight Howard. Christopher, that's good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Schroeder against Nunn. Connects from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Schroeder against Nunn. It's Schroeder with the drop.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Outside Porter. And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. Pass to Christopher. The pass to Porter. Shot clock at 6. The three. And another three for Houston.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Here's Horton Tucker. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Şengün. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now Nunn to the inside. Here's Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Even when the D is roughing Johnson up just a little bit, he still finishes the job in style. I love seeing him muscle through these challenges.
Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Nunn. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Schroeder. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball over Monk. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Nunn. Over Porter. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Houston on top, up 2. And we'll get the second quarter
when my jump shot's going, it opens up the floor.
Well, Greg, we've seen plenty of other players improve their jump shot during their time in the NBA.
And as he slows down with age, I think that will be the key for Wall, increasing his confidence from range.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter.
Kevin Porter
And a look
Jr.
now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passing in the first half has been outstanding.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
You've got Malik Monk. Johnson is out there with Howard. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Houston Rockets are rebuilding. And that's a hard pivot for a team that until last season was pursuing titles. The new front office has been candid. It's presented challenges as they look to go young and stack up draft picks. They plan to make constant bets on unproven talent as they build toward the future. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Şengün.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense, where he makes his living blocking shots.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside, Martin. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Martin's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Anthony Davis is checked in for Howard. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Johnson. James checked in for Horton Tucker. And Russell Westbrook in for Malik Monk.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
11 feet away, and Davis sends it back.
And you see how the Browns led the league in swats. Not only the wingspan, but the awareness.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Chris, fitting, right, that Russell Westbrook began a charity called the Why Not Foundation. Because that sort of sums up his attitude on the court. Put a challenge in front of him, and he'll say, why not?
Yeah, he's always been doing this. There's nothing he can't do on the court, period. Russell's charity, you mentioned, the Why Not Foundation, does a lot of great work with young people in our at-risk communities.
Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
And sometimes you have games like that, but you just got to shrug it off and move on to the next one.
Green kicks to Gordon. Over Westbrook. And that one goes long.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answer.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Down low, here's Tate. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 4 assists now tonight.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
James misses. Rockets trail by 6. To the middle. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. None, that's good.
Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
None against Wall. To the inside. And Wood, the bucket on the assist from Wall. Wall's got 6 assists now in the game.
And, you know, he's got a wide range of skills inside. Wood's ready for whatever the defense throws at him.
James fires from way outside. The long-distance 3 is buried. LeBron's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Lakers. Pass to Tate. To the paint, trying to find Wood. Gets it to him. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. 1:03 left here in the second. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to James. Over Gordon. And all around him that time before dropping in. James has got 25 points in the game. All against none. Wall. He's guarded closely.
Oh, man, a determined scorer. Wall is fantastic at staying with the shot, even when the defense is on.
Davis finds Westbrook. Now, none. James, that's a two-pointer. And again, LeBron missing.
Oh, he found the open space for mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
It's tipped. Outside Anthony. Passes to Nunn. Back to Anthony. The three. Tate with the rebound. In the corner, it's Gordon. Out to the wing. Here's Wall. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
It's plays like these Wood was given more opportunity recently. I mean, his motor, he never stopped.
And that'll do it for the first half. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by James.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Rockets. Out on the perimeter, Green and Gordon. Christian Wood is out there with Jayshawn Tate. And it's Wall in at the one spot. Pass to Green. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and two shots coming up. That's on LeBron James.
And the first thing you notice about Green, the next level athleticism, incredible burst off the dribble, and makes smooth adjustments midair.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Kendrick Nunn. And one can only imagine what Green will be like, Greg, with a little time.
He's still refining his shot release, still working on getting others involved. We haven't seen a two-guard in the league with this much potential in quite some time.
Rockets trail by 6. Now here's Gordon. And the rejection by LeBron.
Love watching James dominate on defense. Impressive rejection artist.
The kick out to Westbrook. It's up a 3. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Good on the three-point shot. And it's a 9-point Laker lead.
He has got to do something to take away his three-point shots. He's been knocking them down all night.
Inside, here's Gordon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Russell Westbrook, number 1.
And it was the kind of season that he'd like to repeat over and over. Nobody was better at creating easy baskets for their teammates.
Well, I think it's Gordon's diverse skill set that makes him a great supporting player. He can fill any gaps in your game, offense or defense.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Johnson comes in for Davis, and Talen Horton-Tucker subbed in for LeBron. Rockets trail by 8. Schroeder with the ball. The pass to Şengün. Over Howard. The Rockets again can't hit.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
Kept alive. Johnson, the pass to Howard. Outside Westbrook. Shoots over Schroeder. The kick out to Westbrook. Five on the clock. From deep. And the 3 ball is good. Westbrook's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
it's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
They needed that. I mean, they were getting a little tense after starting the half 0 for 3.
Lakers leading by 9. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. On for 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Houston's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's Green, and it's sent back by Howard.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Monk finds Howard. Westbrook with it. Six to shoot. On the wing, Monk. Over Green. They get it back. Here's Horton Tucker. From deep three-point range, and they get it back. Beyond the arc. The Rockets pull it in. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Substitution.
And the Lakers with some changes. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Stanley Johnson. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. Porter's checked in for Houston. He takes it in. And then Porter with the jam.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. On for 3. That one, no good. So Houston will take it the other way. From 11 feet away. Rebound by Anthony. Lakers leading by 10. Nunn passes to Carmelo. Over Martin. Howard trying to free himself up. It's rebounded by Schroeder. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Houston. The alley-oop layup. Very well done. Martin's got it back down to within single digits for the Rockets.
Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior. Gotta love it.
Here's Horton Tucker. Buries it from three-point range. Horton Tucker's got 6. Rockets trail by 11. Now a timeout called by Houston.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second-chance points.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. James comes in for Horton Tucker. Houston with a big group substitution here. And so it's Houston with it. Wood finds Gordon. Back to Wood. And finished off by Wood.
I mean, this is Gordon's offensive instincts going to work. I mean, feeds the open man the moment he spots him.
From deep LeBron. Rockets with the rebound. To the inside. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Gordon.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. .40 left in the third quarter. Tate kicks to Wall. Pass to Porter to the middle. Here's Tate, and the rejection by James. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And we all know who likes to shoot, but their great decision, giving it to the open teammate.
Rockets trail by 9. Passes it to Gordon. Outside, Wall. It's good from long range. Wall's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. LeBron James on the wing. From deep. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. they've been giving. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Anthony, Kendrick Nunn out there with Monk, and it's LeBron James, and it's Davis in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Lakers passing it around. Nunn passes to Davis. LeBron outside. 6 on the shot clock. From beyond the arc and then some. LeBron's got 9 points here in the second half.
James never ceases to amaze me. Unlimited range. What a game.
Pass to Wood. To the paint. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just did something.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Lakers. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thanks, David.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Westbrook can't get it to go.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Gordon with no one around, and a miss there on the triple. Lakers leading by 8. Outside Westbrook. Kicks it to James. For the 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. James has got 40 points.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them?
It looks like we got a man in the zone tonight. Once Wood gets into a rhythm like this, he tends to stay in it.
Here's Westbrook, and he banks in the layup. And the Lakers lead by 11.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
And the evolution of Wood continues to impress, accepting a bigger role in this offense.
And it's LeBron missing. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Rockets. And there's the pass to Gordon. Hits it from three-point range. Gordon's got 5 points in the quarter.
He had to battle through some tough shooting problems in the first half. I mean, give him credit. It's been much easier for him in the second. If they close this man out, I know who my MVP is. His offensive performance tonight has been unreal.
And the basket by Gordon.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
Now LeBron. And they double up James. On for 3. Cranes the three-pointer.
This is Marcus Fires, receiving the pass where he wants it, elevating and knocking down the shot.
Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own. Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
And the dunk by James.
You got to be in awe, James. An offensive juggernaut. It's called Firehead tonight.
Rockets trail by 11. Wall looking for an opening. Over Westbrook. Wall with another miss. Lakers have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. And shot on the way. Misses off the right eye. Rockets have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Lakers leading by 9. James finds Monk. Anthony left side. Back to Monk. Pass to James. Over Gordon. James, no good. Houston's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Wood passes to Wall. Shoots the 3. He doesn't hit that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Monk dishes to Carmelo. From the high post. And that one drops for him. LeBron's got 46 points.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Lakers.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for LeBron.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
The tries by Gordon.
Been crafty at handling the rock. I mean, you got to give Gordon credit and don't give him the opportunity to get creative with it. He does not disappoint.
The shot's good from Monk.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
First free throw is good.
For the Rockets, Kevin Porter Jr.
Both good from the line that time. Right side Davis. Three-pointer. No good on the shot. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they... All right, David.